favorite.
Daniel Tinsman right here. First baby on the ball house. Hey!
Oh, man. Wow. Daniel Tinsman went for a ride. And he is rocked. I'm legit too. Brought it. And as we start to dissect the ride, Mac, no disrespect to him being attended to, but I think you'll be the first to say you just can't lean that far back and expect to make it to 8.
Well, and that's what I was talking about, him being such a big guy and having to control all that upper body. That's tough to do on a bull with that much speed, and then what a shot. Full flip of 2.
Wow.
And I know it's a word, Craig, that we use all too often about how tough these guys are, but you really can't say it enough.
Well, and the more I look at this, I mean, it makes you feel like I'm legit too thought he was in the Great Bake Off or something, the way he flipped Tinsman like a flapjack. That was just not pretty for Daniel. Meanwhile, for only the 4th time this season, we get to see Taylor Toves in a championship round, and with his pick, he went with Stretch.
This bull's going to be into his hand right there around to the right. Average bull score there, you see 43.5.
Last time we saw this bull tie was in Columbus in the 15-15 bucking battle. That was quite an out. Derek Kolbaba rode him for 89.5.
Yeah, he only needs 84.5 to take the lead. He's got plenty of bull power here.
As shocked as some of our new fans may be, some very important reminders. Number 1, these bulls are never trying to hurt the rider. Number 2, once a rider is knocked out, and Ty, we both saw it happen early in this ride, the sole job of those bullfighters is to draw the bull away as soon as possible.
Yeah, this is when it gets scary right here, because the guy's got to try to stay on his feet, but he gets knocked out by a horn early into this.
Here, that's a conundrum for Kolbaba. On the minor league level, he wins events. At this level, he has struggled so far. He's 0 for 3 this weekend, including the bucking battle. Can he turn it around against Far West?
Here's the thing, you know, when you take the bull power down just 1 notch, all 35 of these guys can dominate. But it's a different story when you step it up to this level of bulls. They don't let you get by with those cutoff moves and those stand back a little bit and just throwing a big Hail Mary with your arm. You've got to be perfect, and that's why it gets so hard here.
Let's just let that train wreck sink in for a moment. Derek Kolbaba can only hope he could get that one back. It goes from bad to worse to horrible.
You know, that's a quick reminder that this is the grandfather of extreme sports. It doesn't get any rougher than this. And I'm going to tell you what the difference is. If you're talking about motorcycles or skateboards or ramps or anything like that, the guy decides where the throttle goes to. You decide the trajectory of the ramp. The thing about professional bull riding is when you scoot up there and nod your head and that gate opens, the bull decides what level it's going to go to.
And chase this bull around. I'll be excited to see what happens.
Lockwood is okay, but Lockwood left no doubt on that one. This is going to be scary when we watch this landing. He's had a few weeks where things have not gone his way. You got to go all the way back to St. Louis. His last qualified ride at this level. He goes up against Wileywood Blue. This is a rematch.
Yeah, I'm not sure that I really like this matchup, just because Willingham's been getting set up so high as of late, and it's been off and on through his whole career, getting set up too high and leaning back. But this bull has some up and down and some roll to him that is apt to get Willingham set up and rolled into his riding hand before he comes down quick.
Former rider Cord McCoy, this is now one of his bulls, the 14th out for Wileywood Blue. Oh boy! Insult and then injury. Wileywood Blue comes back at Sean Willingham, and you thought, at least, I think most of the crowd here at Sprint Center thought the direction change would eventually help Sean out, but then oddly enough, after he was on the ground, it hurt him.
Well, it helped him all the way to here. He went to move that outside foot, but watch as this bull comes down. Right there's where.
Wileywood Blue had
that foot's
many
not supposed to turn that direction.
contact